to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I am an intuitive tarot reader, message bearer, and light worker. Today's tarot reading is full moon messages. So messages to look at your next lunar cycle starting with the full moon, which is today. So please make sure you ask your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, the divine, which reading is for you, and then you may select intuitively. For reading selection, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. If you already have an intuitive selection method chosen, go ahead and pause the video and I'll see you in your reading. For anyone who would like a little bit of assistance honing in with their intuition, I'll lead a short breathing exercise. Let's begin by closing our eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, letting your cares and worries float out of your body on your breath. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, asking which reading is for you. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, one of the cards or a number between 1 and 5 may just pop into your mind. If that happens, select that reading. If not, don't worry. One more slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, when you're ready, open your eyes and select the reading that calls out to you the most. Trust your first instincts. That's your intuition. All right, for reminders, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. Go ahead and use the timestamps in the comments and description to jump ahead to your reading, and I will see you there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with a full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches is your first message of the reading, so something is coming to fruition. Now, let's take a look at your next lunar cycle. So we will start with the transparent tarot. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please bring us any significant events in the next lunar cycle for group number 1, please. All right. All right, so you guys start with the 8 of Pentacles. So definitely going to be putting your work in somewhere. You get the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Cups. Okay, the King of Cups next. The King of Cups is a very mature emotional energy. Now, you also have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a financial opportunity being offered to you. And we'll finish up with the 4 of Swords. So the 4 of Swords means getting some rest. So you guys need some rest. You're going to have to put some work into this next lunar cycle. But there's opportunities coming for you. Now, let's see what the Tarot Grand Lux has to add. So anything for the best benefit of group number 1 for this next lunar cycle. All right, you get the 6 of Swords, so you're moving on somewhere. Could even denote travel within the next 28 days. But you're kind of bringing your emotional baggage with you. Now, 2 of Cups. All right, so some of you meeting your soulmate in the next lunar cycle, some of you committing to your soulmate in the next lunar cycle, but definitely things happening with your soulmate with this Two of Cups coming out. Now, you've also got the Five of Cups coming out, which is looking at what you've lost versus looking at what you still have. So we'll get Oracle and see kind of how you step out of that 5 energy. And finally, Ace of Wands, a new passionate beginning. So something new is definitely starting. You're moving on from something in the next 28 days. Just don't focus on what you perceive yourself to have lost. Remember to be grateful for what you still have. Now, what does the angels want to add? Seek within. All right, so you need to do a little bit of meditating. Make sure you are on the path you want to be on. Now, I will take a look at this Five of Cups with Moonology. How do they step out of the Five of Cups, please? Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, so you don't even have to go into that energy. Just remember your gratitude for what you have, and don't focus on what you perceive yourself to have lost. Just remember to be grateful for what you have. Now, for this Six of Swords, please. Work through your fears. All right, so some of the things you're carrying along with you as you move on is fear. So just work through your fears. Know that you're taken care of by the universe. Now, let's see what Queen of the Moon says for this Two of Cups. The Two of Cups it represents the soulmate relationship. Balance. All right, so just, make sure that you are staying in a nice balanced place where it is equally both of you. Don't let this relationship take over everything. It is a healthy relationship, so it needs balance. Now, for the Ace of Wands, that brand new beginning you're so passionate about, you get power. Yeah, no, you are definitely the one in power in your life, directing it the way you want it to go and overcoming the obstacles that are set before you. So you're going to bring all your power into this new beginning. Now, let's get Spellcasting Oracle for the Transparent Tarot. Commitment. All right, some of you within the next 28 days are going to be making a commitment to your soulmate. Some of you will be making a commitment to yourself. But there's definitely commitment going on in the next lunar cycle. Now, let's see what the Sacred Light Oracle has to add. Antakarana, crossing the rainbow bridge, resurrection, coming full circle. So some of you are coming full circle in this, lifetime. And you're getting back to what's good for you, what is going to empower you. Now, let's see. Let's get you a crystal card. How about that? All right, so what crystal will best serve group number 1? Amazonite. Loosen your grip, all right? Yeah, don't cling to things too tightly, especially the baggage that you're bringing into this new relationship out of the old one. Realize this is a new thing and work through your fears. Now, let's see what the little Starseed deck has to add for group number 1. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 1. All right, you guys start with these two. Advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. And then blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. All right, so you're being told love is the key to whatever it is you're hoping to manifest. Now, you also get celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You are truly a gift to the universe. That is so true. Celebrate all of your wonderful achievements and keep those thoughts as positive as possible as you manifest this new beginning. Now, I have got the little tiny tarot deck for additional messages for group number 1. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, whatever's in the best benefit of group number 1. This doesn't have to be within the next lunar cycle. This is just, whatever message comes through All right, so we start with death and the hanging man. So something is ending and a different perspective is needed, or there's some delays. What is this about? You know, how do they step out of this energy? How do they get past this? All right, you got the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Moon. So how you get out of this energy is you stop being afraid with regards to whatever it is you're afraid of. You're afraid of loneliness, that sort of thing. You step into your new beginning and you make the decisions you need to make to guide you in the direction that you want to go, your true path. All right, that is all I have for group number 1. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity is the first message of your reading. So if it's not serving you, it's time to let it go. Full moons are great times to let go of things. So just think about it and see if there's anything you need to release going into your next lunar cycle. All right, now let's see significant events, please. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Whatever significant events group number 2 will encounter in the next lunar cycle. All right. You start with the Ace of Wands, so a brand new passionate beginning, followed by the King of Wands. So this is saying if you start something creative, people are going to follow you. You know, people are going to step into what you creatively start with this Ace of Wands. You're going to be followed because the King of Wands is here. Now, you also have the Tower, so change is going to happen. It's going to be some change that you might not even see coming, you know, but there's definitely going to be change. Now, with that change comes the 8 of Cups, which is a natural ending, but leaves you reaching for something better, okay? So that the next month, you're going to actually be making progress. You may start a new project. Things are going to change up a little bit, but it's going to leave you in a way better place. Now, let's see what the Tarot Grand Lux has to add. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the best benefit of group number 2 for the next lunar cycle, please. All right, you start with the 3 of Swords, so some of you are feeling heartbroken. Next is the Queen of Wands. That'll be you stepping into your true, authentic self. You get the 4 of Swords, so definitely need a little bit of rest. And the 7 of Wands. So where you put your energy, you will win. All right, so there's definitely some heartbreak in this next lunar cycle for you. With all this change, I'm not surprised that there's a little bit of heartbreak. We'll get Oracle to see how you step out of that. You guys definitely need to pay attention to yourself and get some rest because you're burning the candle at both ends here, fighting for what you want. Stay true to your authentic self. You are perfect the way you are. Now, let's see what the angels have to add before I get Oracle for the tarot. Happiness. The angels are trying to bring you into a phase of happiness. So just let go of the negativity so you can step into it. Now, I'm going to get Moonology for this 3 of Swords here. This sadness and heartbreak. A new romantic cycle begins. All right, so some of you are heartbroken over someone who has left. A new person is coming and it's going to make you feel much better. It's going to heal that heartbreak. Now, for the 7 of Wands, we'll also use Moonology. All right, so it's a time for healing. Make sure you make time to heal, even as you put your energy out there in the world to make progress in your affairs. Now, let's see what the Queen of Wands draws out of Queen of the Moon. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the Queen of Wands, please. Action. All right. Yeah, you are supposed to take action. Things are going to go through kind of an upheaval change. So just be ready to take the action you need to take as situations move around you. Now, for the Four of Swords, you get resistance. All right, you guys are so strong, so powerful. You need to let yourself rest a little bit so you can bring your energy up. You know, look at all the energy and life that's in this resistance here. You need some rest so you can be this full of life. Now, let's see what the Spellcasting Oracle has to say for the Transparent Tarot. Passion. All right. So you're stepping into something you're passionate about. There's passion in all the wands. You've got the King of Wands. You've got the Queen of Wands. You've got the Ace of Wands. There's so much passion in this. It looks like you're going in a direction that you're going to be really passionate about. There's a new romance coming to heal your broken heart. You will take the action that you need to step into your truly authentic self. And don't forget to take some time to heal with all of this energy you're putting into whatever your endeavor is. You're putting a ton of energy into it, so just make sure you have time for healing. Now, let's see what the Sacred Light Oracle has to add. Sphere of Light, healing hands, empathetic qualities, animal wisdom. Okay, so you guys pay attention to those animal guides as they come to you. Really show your empathy in the world. That will assist into bringing you in the happiness the angels are trying to bring you. Now, let's get group number 2, a crystal card. You get rose quartz. Open up your heart. Yes, you have to open your heart for a new romantic cycle to begin. And this heartbreak's got you kind of closed off. So just know that new things are coming in for you. It's going to be a lot of change, but it's going to be change in a good way. Now, let's see what the star seeds have to add. All right, we'll cut to them. You start with fruition. Rest assured your dreams and visions will come to fruition. Absolutely. Things are going to work out for you. Next, you get creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. So yeah, do something creative. Follow your creative passion. And finally, you get abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. All right, so it looks like you guys are stepping into a really good growth period this next lunar cycle, stepping out of some of that heartbreak. Some of you that got broken hearts, open your heart back up. Let people in. I know you've been hurt and it's easier just to close people out, but you have to open your heart for the universe to work around you and through you. So just do what you can to open your heart up. You could possibly even carry rose quartz. Now, additional messages for group number 2, please. All right, let's see what this was. Ace of Pentacles. All right, so yeah, you're starting something new. It may be slow getting here. Pentacles is a really slow energy. All right, you got the Two of Cups and the Devil. So some of you thought you were with your Two of Cups and then it turned out you weren't, leaving you in this kind of trapped energy. How do they get out of this Devil? Queen of Pentacles. All right, you are essentially, you're just, you're higher than that. You are being represented by the Queen of Pentacles, and she wants for nothing. She shares what she has. She's definitely not affected by this Devil energy. I feel like some of you thought you were with your soulmate and then they really hurt you. If that's you, then how do they heal this heartbreak? The Three of Swords. I know there's a new romance coming in that's gonna help. All right, so the Nine of Wands. That is making sacrifices. Some of you feel like you're sacrificing your soulmate for this devil energy. So just don't make sacrifices you don't need to make. Don't get into situations where you feel stuck. If you do get into a situation where you feel like the energy is really, really stuck, call out to your angels for help. They're trying to bring you happiness, so they will support you. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2 today. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected group number 3 with the blue moon. Your first message of the reading is to believe in the impossible. If when you believe in the impossible, it becomes a little more possible. So just, believe it can happen. Now let's take a look at significant events in the next lunar cycle for group number 3, please. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please talk to us clearly through the cards, showing the next lunar cycle for group number 3. All right, so we'll cut. Ooh, you guys start with the Ace of Pentacles. So that is a brand new something financial. Could be a new job, could be, a new source of income. Next, you get the Four of Wands. So some of you are going to be getting married. You've got the Two of Cups. Some of you are marrying your soulmate. That is beautiful. Or you may get proposed to by your soulmate in the next month, and it may take a little bit longer before you're actually getting married. But you've got this beautiful Nine of Cups, which is a dream come true. This looks beautiful. There is a marriage proposal here. So for whoever's getting married, congratulations. There is the Two of Cups, which is finding your soulmate. There's the Nine of Cups, which is a dream come true, a wish come true. And then the Ace of Pentacles all there at the bottom with a new beginning that is generally of a financial or material nature. Now, let's see what the Tarot Grand Lux has to add to your reading. I can get it to shuffle. Okay, so angels, spirit guides, ancestors. The next lunar cycle for group number 3, please. All right, you get the Page of Wands. Some of you stepping into a reunion. The Five of Wands. All right, so there's some fighting in your next lunar cycle. The Nine of Cups again. You are stepping into a dream come true somewhere. And the Six of Cups. Reminiscing, seeing how you've grown. People from your past. This is the second time. This is like the second reunion card. So you may be coming into a reunion with somebody that you haven't seen for a while. There's going to be some fighting somewhere in your vicinity. We'll see what Oracle says about getting rid of that. But everything looks, with the exception of the fighting, everything looks good. It looks like you're going to meet up with somebody that has been gone, possibly someone from your childhood or your teenage life. There's going to be a reunion for some of you. Now, there's going to be a dream come true for all of you. You got the Nine of Cups twice, which is a dream come true. So good things are coming to you. You really need to believe in the impossible because they are coming to you in the next lunar cycle, the next 28 days. Now, let's see what the angels have to add. Greet the dawn. So you guys are being told, hey, you need to meditate a little bit. Make sure you use your time wisely. Get up and see a sunrise. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, let's start with Moonology for that Five of Wands. So the fighting and the Five of Wands, how do they step out of this fighting? Your hard work is paying off. All right, you may not even step into it. There's definitely going to be fighting in your vicinity. Could be at your job, could be at home, although I'm feeling more like it's mostly at the job. Your hard work is paying off. You're moving the right way. Everything's going to be okay there. Now, let's see what the Six of Cups draws out of Moonology. Don't let your past hold you back. All right, so when you look back and reminisce about your youth, your childhood, your teenage years, don't let any of that hold you back. You are who you are now. And that is perfectly you. So don't, assess where you've grown and be proud of yourself for it, but don't let those past things hold you back. Now, let's do Queen of the Moon for that Page of Wands. Beauty. All right, this is a beautiful reunion. If it's not a reunion for you, then it's a creative project that you're going to jump into and it's going to be beautiful. So just take it however it resonates with you. And the Nine of Cups, this dream come true, blossoming. It's happening because you're blossoming, you're growing. So the universe is bringing you wonderful things. Now, I would like to get the spell casting oracle for the Transparent Tarot. Answers. All right, yeah, the answers you seek are here. You are being told of a wonderful relationship for many of you. It is it's a dream come true. You're blossoming into whatever really makes your heart soar with this dream come true. And you're getting the answers that you look for, that you're looking for. The universe is trying to bring you answers. Now, let's see what the Sacred Light Oracle has to add to your reading. Dharma Wheel, karmic lessons, peer pressure, moral codes. All right, so somebody's probably going to really push you towards your moral code. Somebody's going to give you a little bit of a push. There may even be some karmic lessons there. Peer pressure is a huge thing, so try not to let peer pressure seep in on you. You do what's right for you. Now, let's get a crystal for group number 3. All right, you guys get Phantom Quartz, embrace change. So yeah, change is coming in like mad. There's definitely lots of change in here and growth. And you're told to embrace the change, that it's going to be good for you. Now let's see what the little starseed deck has to add. Okay, we'll cut to it. First, you get guidance. You are not alone. You are guided by masters and teachers of the highest realms. That is so true. So pay attention when those little synchronicities happen. You're being guided by, masters and teachers. Now, you also get strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Okay. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. So you've been told twice now that you're on the path. You're being guided. So everything looks good. And finally, you get truth. See your light. Know your power. Have the courage to walk your truth. All right. So, be authentically you. Step into the blessings that are out there for you. And, stay away from the fighting if it's at all possible. Remember that you are being guided. Now, I've got the tiny tarot deck, so angels, spirit guides, ancestors, any additional things you'd like to speak to group number 3 about. This doesn't have to be about the next month. It can be anything. Okay, well, the first thing to fall out was the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles talks about fear of poverty or fear of being alone. So how do they step out of this Five of Pentacles, please? That one. Okay, you get the Page of Swords. So someone's paying way too close attention to your finances. It could be you, it could be somebody else, but somebody's paying a close attention to this fear and whatnot. I want to see how they get out of this energy. If this Page of Swords represents them paying too close attention to their finances. Oh, That fell completely off the desk. All right, hang on one second. Let me grab it. All right, it's the Four of Swords. You need some rest. You need to let this go. Don't worry about who is paying attention to you. You get some rest. You don't let your thoughts be positive. You know that you have the courage to walk your truth. So congratulations on walking into this relationship, those of you that are getting commitments. And for whoever this is for, you need to get some rest, okay? Don't worry about who's watching. Now, that is all I have for group number 3. Thank you for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the full moon in Sagittarius. Your first message of the reading is to look at the bigger picture. So something's going to be going on in the next 28 days where you really need to see beyond the immediate and look at the bigger picture to appreciate it. Now, let's see what major events happen in the next 28 days. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please speak to us through the transparent tarot, showing the next 28 days for group number 4. Okay. You start with temperance. No, justice. Sorry. You start with justice. You need some balance coming in. Next is the hanged one. It's the hanged man, but in this deck, it's a chrysalis. So you're going through a transformative time in this next 28 days. You've got the 3 of Cups, which is absolute celebrations. And finally, the priestess, which talks about you following your intuition and doing what's right for you. Now, this celebration will be coming to you, so there's going to be lots of stuff to celebrate. There's balance, there's transformation, there's your intuition guiding you the right way. Now, let's see what Tarot Grand Lux has to add. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. The next 28 days for group number 4, please. Eight of Cups. So something is ending that leaves you reaching for something even better. 4 of Coins. So maybe some travel with this ship here in the background, but definitely stable finances, but somebody just hanging on a little bit too tight to those stable finances. Let money flow through you. Now, 6 of Cups, reminiscing, seeing how much you've grown. And the 8 of Swords. So some of you in kind of a stuck energy. We'll get Oracle to see how you step out of that stuck energy. But before that, I want to get you an angel card. So let's see what the angels have to add for the best benefit of group number 4, please. Cherish innocence. Yeah. Take your inner child out and let them play. Cherish the innocence inside you. Cherish the innocence around you. This is it's a beautiful energy. So just let your inner child speak to you. Now, for Moonology, let's look at that 8 of Swords. This really stuck energy. How do they step out of the 8 of Swords? Take time to breathe out. All right, so a little meditation may help you find a way out of that stuck energy. Just giving it some time is going to ease it up a little bit. Now, let's get Queen of the Moon for the Cups. So starting with the 8 of Cups, what is there to add from Queen of the Moon? Gratitude. Be grateful. Something is ending. It's a natural ending. You probably see it coming already. It's taking you into something better. So be grateful for it. Now, for the 6 of Cups out of Queen of the Moon, you get the masculine. So you are taking time to see how much you've grown. You have grown based off of your own determination, your own strength. So be proud of yourself for how far you've come. Now, let's see the spellcasting oracle for that 4 of Coins. Empowerment. Okay, you guys are empowered. This is stable financial foundations. You're strong enough to let the money flow in and out like it needs to. You're going to be a money magnet. You are empowered. Now, for the Transparent Tarot, you get home. So many of you coming into balance in your home, many of you, making a home, having a new home move in the next 28 days. There is definitely some real homey energy and just some comfort in the home card. Now, let's see what the Sacred Light Oracle has to add to your reading. Divine creation, acceptance, personal commitments, euphoria. You are a divine being. You are a divine creation. You need to accept your divinity and keep those personal commitments that you make to yourself. It's important to be able to trust yourself. Now, let's get a crystal card for group number 4. Bloodstone, get up, get moving. All right, so things are starting to move for you. It looks like it's a great energy. You're going to step out of this 8 of Swords. You just need to give yourself some time to breathe. There is something new coming on the horizon, and it looks beautiful. You've got plenty to celebrate, including your home. Whether this is the home that you already have, a new home you're moving into, whatever it is, your home situation is going to be something that you're grateful for. Now, let's see what the little starseed deck has to add. All right. You start with reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. All right, so pay attention to what you want deep down inside is what it's saying. Look inside yourself, see who you are, see what it is you need, and then work yourself that way. Now, what else for group number 4? All right, I'll cut to it. Observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. And then finally, no limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. All right, so that looks wonderful. You guys are stepping into beautiful things. Now, I have the Tiny Tarot deck for any additional messages for group number 4. This does not have to... That's way too many. This does not have to be regarding the next month. This can be whatever messages they need to hear right now. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 4. Well, I just keep getting tons and tons. We need a couple of cards, not a ton. Oh. All right, it's the Hermit and the Seven of Wands. I feel like they belong out here because they were dropped kind of separate by themselves. So the Seven of Wands is you winning where you put your energy, and the Hermit is you having some alone time and having that energy to put towards something creative. So the Seven of Wands and the Hermit, what is there to add to that? All right, I'm going to cut to it. The Moon. All right, so you got to make decisions. This is about making decisions that are sometimes difficult. Your dreams will actually guide you with this Moon card here. Wherever you put your energy, you will be successful. But you're going to have to spend some time alone figuring out what it is you want and, really drawing inside yourself. But the Moon says you'll be okay. You're going to get some answers from your dreams, and then you're going to make those decisions you need to make. All right, that is all I have for group number 4. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the full moon in Aquarius. Your first message of the reading is to show the world the real you. So be authentically yourself. That's what the world needs, is you to be, who you are, and not hide yourself from the world. Now, for the next 28 days, let's see, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the next lunar cycle for group number 5. Any significant events, any opportunities? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, pull this down here. All right, let's see here. You start with the Four of Wands. That can symbolize marriage or partnerships working together well. Next, you get the Nine of Pentacles, which basically says you need to reward yourself with something financial to help bring in your abundance. Now, next, you get the King of Swords. The King of Swords talks about challenges and tests, and you need to bring your strategy to the table for it. But you also got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords represents challenges and tests as well. But it says they're very short-lived. And then finally, you get the Hanged Man, which is transformation. So this is a transformative month for you. You're going to go through some challenges and tests, but you're going to come out on the other side looking great. Some of you may be getting married this month. Some of you may be getting proposed to this month with the Four of Wands back there. And you all need to do something nice for yourself with this Nine of Coins, because it'll bring in your abundance. Now, let's see what else for the next lunar cycle for group number 5. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Knight of Cups. That's the proposal I was talking about. Two of Coins. Okay, deciding where you're going to spend your money. Queen of Swords, a very protective energy. Could represent you in this situation. Ooh, and the King of Swords. So that's the second time we've seen the King of Swords. There is a strategy to the King of Swords. You're going to have some challenges and tests you have to go through. We all have challenges and tests we go through. And this next 28 days looks like you're going to be dealing with some, stronger protective energies. But you can transverse this without any problem. You're transforming right now. So let's get Oracle for all the tarot, but first let's start with an angel message. Honor life cycles. All right, so yeah, when it's time for it to go, it should go. When it's time for something new to come in, you kind of have to be patient with it. Now, Moonology for the King and Queen of Swords, please. For the Queen, it's a time to give rather than take. So this kind of represents you in a very protective energy of you're protecting your own energy, and it's a time to give rather than take. It's a time to put your light out there and let it be seen. Now for the King of Swords, you get your dreams need a practical plan. So whatever it is you're trying to bring in, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, your dreams need that practical plan. That'll help you step through that King of Swords. Now, let's see what Queen of the Moon has to say for that Knight of Cups. So, for the Knight of Cups, change. All right, yeah, change is coming in. There is a proposal for some of you in the next 28 days. The Knight of Cups can be a romantic proposal. It can be a work proposal. But whatever it is, it's going to change things up a little bit. Now, for this Two of Coins, figuring out where you're going to spend your money, you get self-reflection. So there needs to be a little bit of meditation, a little bit of looking in and seeing what's going on inside you so that you can make the decisions you need to make. Now, let's get Spellcasting Oracle for the Transparent Tarot. Clarity. All right, so this is hopefully bringing you into clarity. There's definitely some challenges that you face in the next 28 days, but you are plenty strong enough to deal with whatever they are. Now, let's see what the Sacred Light Oracle has to add to your reading. Language of Light, Rediscovery, Humble Wanderer, Communication. All right, so yes, you need to communicate with your angels. This loving light that they pour out on you, tell them what you want. Tell them what you need help with. They will be there to assist. Now, let's get you a crystal card as well. So, for the best benefit of group number 5, Pink Opal, be kind to yourself. So, you're told to show the world the real you and to be kind to yourself. After this reading, you guys need to go do something nice for yourself, really. It's important. It will help with this 9 of Pentacles back here to bring in some abundance for you, and it'll just be good for your soul. Now, let's see what the Tiny Starseed deck has to add. You start with reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. So that's going to go with that self-reflection. You do need to meditate and see what's going on inside you just a little bit. Give your inner voice a chance to talk to you. Now, what else for group number 5? All right, I'll cut to it. Oh. You get choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. And then finally, channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. Whether that's by making people smile or you're an actual healer, whatever it is, you are bringing this wonderful energy into the world. And the universe appreciates it. Now, let's see what the Tiny Tarot deck has to add. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, additional messages for group number 5, please. Whatever they need to hear for their best benefit. All right, we're going to cut to it. You start with the Fool. The Fool is beginning a new journey. Then you have Justice, so some balance coming in. And the 7 of Pentacles. You're going to be reaping the rewards of what you've done, of the goodness that you've planted into the universe. You're going to reap the rewards of that. You just have to be patient. Now, one more. 4 of Wands again. Some of you are getting married. You know, the 4 of Wands is very clear. It's a marriage card. Now, this one doesn't necessarily have to be in the next 28 days. It can be down the road a little bit, because this is just what you need to hear. You know, you're on a path. You've got balance. You need to wait to reap the rewards of what you've put in. And there is a connection for you out there that would bring you into this 4 of Wands. It can be good news, or it can be that that you are in fact getting married. So congratulations to everyone who's getting married. And that is all I have for group number 5. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for clicking the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.